Hello again. Two of the most popular words today in political debate on the internet are racist and fascist. These two words pop up all the time on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I've discussed the use of the term racist before, but I thought it might be an idea to talk a little about what people mean when they call somebody a fascist. The truth is, they usually mean nothing at all these days. Because describing somebody as a fascist is about as thoughtful and articulate as calling him a poo-poo head. It's just a meaningless expression of dislike and contempt for a person with whose views you strongly disagree. This is the problem when words with a definite and specific meaning are thrown about so frequently. Their definition is broadened so widely that they can in the end be applied to anybody at all. I invite viewers to pause at this point and ask themselves what they actually understand by the word fascist. Are they able to offer any kind of actual meaning at all? Or is it just a vague idea about somebody right wing whom a lot of folk dislike? Donald Trump is a fascist. Nigel Farage is a fascist. The policeman who gave me a shove during a protest march is a fascist. As I say, the case is very similar to that which we see with the word racist. There are not merely half a dozen different meanings now for this word, but more like 100. When words become debased in this way, it's time to find new and more precise terms so that we know what it is we are actually talking about. Is a fascist somebody who believes strongly in law and order? Is it a man who hates democracy and would like to see it abolished? Is it a person who is clearly racist? Somebody who wishes to halt immigration and deport illegal immigrants? I've seen people expressing these views all described as fascists recently. We come also to another point, which is why people always seem to assume that fascism is necessarily a bad thing. Portugal thrived for 40 years until the 1970s with a political system which was undemocratic and embraced the idea of a corporate state. Was the Portuguese regime fascist? Was it harmful to the Portuguese people or anybody else? In other words, why is fascism automatically thought to be the epitome of wickedness? I seriously doubt if this video will prompt anybody to investigate the subject further. But if anybody is interested, then I've written a short piece on my Substack account which briefly explores the concept of fascism. It's merely intended to promote debate and perhaps to encourage folk to ask themselves what they mean when they use the word. I give a link to it in the description to this video, and it's, as usual, it's free to read.